So when we clap, we all clap. Okay? We don't boo anybody. We don't tell anybody that they didn't do a good job. Everybody did a good job up here because everybody is different. So some people might be a little nervous. Some people might forget what they're talking about. It doesn't matter. We encourage everyone because they have the courage to come up here, right? Right? Yes. I'm asking a question, right?
Right.
Yes, thank you very much. So I want you to keep that in mind. Okay, so this was really good. This is our first week after a break. You guys did all a really good job because you were able to come up here and share stories. Okay, so I encourage that. What we're going to do is we're going to learn some more stuff in this next 10 weeks. It's going to be even more regimented. We're going to learn very specific things. One of the things I want to see more of is using your hands and your stance and your face in your speeches to drive home your ideas. Too often you guys are still giving your speeches like this. You're saying, and so then I did this, and then I did this. You're not showing any emotion. You're not using your hands. Your hands should not be in your pockets. If your hands are in your pockets, that means that you're bored with your speech. And if you're bored, everyone who's listening to you is going to be bored. Okay? Yes?
My teacher always says show, not tell.
Okay,
and tell
good.
means like, I did this, I did that,
Okay.
I did this.
Good. I want you to write some of these things down so you don't always have to just raise your hand during the class. And you can hand me a note, okay? All right. Okay, so, but I am going to start with you. Come on up here.
For what?
We're going to do something. All right? So, what I want you to do is tell the first, you know the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Have you ever heard of the story?
Everybody heard it.
All right, I'm asking if you heard it.
Yes!
Okay, so the simple answer of yes is a respectful way of answering it instead of a sarcastic way. So the answer is yes. So I would like you to tell just the first half of the story to the class, but do you know how to speak gibberish?
We have to use our hands then.
Do you know how to speak gibberish? Exactly, perfect. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to tell the story, and what I want you to do is you're going to speak gibberish. Don't keep quiet, okay? This is not about mime, it's not about charades. I want you to tell the story, but I want these people to understand the story you're telling by the way you move your hands, by the way you walk around the stage, by the way you lean into it and stuff. So tell only the first half of the story of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, speaking only gibberish. And go.
I haven't read it for a long time, so I forgot the story.
Just okay, that's all right. Just tell the part you remember, only speaking gibberish. You're not speaking. No, stop. All right, hold on, stop. Grab a seat. No. I know, I understand. Sit down. What I'm talking about is when you're giving this speech, you don't have puppets. You're speaking as if you're actually telling the story. Okay? And so if you're going to talk about Goldilocks is what? A little girl, right? Okay.
A greedy girl.
All right, but we don't have to show the greedy part just yet. So Goldilocks is a little girl, and she's walking through the woods. Okay? So just think about that. So we're going to go through here. Your turn. Come on up here. Come on.
I heard that story a long time ago.
That's all right. Come on up here. Come on.
I forgot it.
It's all right. I'm not asking you. What I want you to do is the story, the part that I'm thinking about is this. Here, turn this way so they can see you. They don't want to see your back. All right? So what's going to happen is if you're going to say Goldilocks, all right, Goldilocks walked through the forest. So just go ahead and say that like you're starting the story. No. Just say it out loud. Speak English. Goldilocks walked through the forest.
Goldilocks walked through the forest.
All right, now why are your hands doing this? Goldilocks walked through the forest. Okay, now say it with gibberish, but drive home the same idea. So in other words, Goldilocks walked through the forest, so you walk. If you want, you could be a little girl, like going, Goldilocks walked through the forest. Okay? All right? So I want you to do it like that. Act out what you're saying while you're saying it out loud. So go ahead. No. You can say it. You don't have to do it in gibberish. Say it in English. Just, no. Let them look at them.
Goldilocks walked through the forest.
Perfect. All right, you sit down. All right, excellent. All right, good job. All right, your turn next. We're going to go through the whole story. All right, what happened after she walked through the forest?
She discovered... What?
Yeah, okay, so that's good. Here, turn this way. They want to see you. All right, so a house. We'll call it a house. Okay, so she discovered a house. All right, so just first off, just say it. Don't act it out. Two lines. Two lines. So she walked through the forest, then what happened?
Lonely Long walked.
No, she already said that. The next line.
Lonely Long found a house.
Give me one more. Say something about the
And
house.
she went inside.
How about the house was big or something like that?
The house was made out of dirt.
Excellent. Good job. Okay. Now I want you to say that while you're moving your hands and your face. You can lean and stuff like that and act it out a little bit while you say those two lines.
Lonely Long found a house and it was made out of dirt.
Okay. And you could do this. Was it a big house? Was it a little house?
It was
Yeah.
a tiny, tiny house.
Look at them. Don't look at me. Okay. So you could say that whole thing of she found a little house and it was made out of dirt. You know? Okay. Try it one more time.
She found a little house and it was made out of dirt.
All right. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Fine. You're up next.
It was
Okay.
made out of dirt.
So now what ends up happening? What's the next part?
Curious, Goldilocks heads toward the house.
Oh, very good. Very good. Curious, she heads to the house. Give me one more line. Then what?
She tries to enter the door, but finds no success.
She tries to enter, and she didn't even knock? What is she, breaking and entering? Okay. How about at least she knocks on the door?
She knocks on the little house's door.
All right, perfect. Perfect. So she's curious. Shh. Hey. What's the definition of respect? Quickly, what's the definition of respect?
Listening.
All right, thank you. Okay, so what's your two lines?
Curious, Goldilocks heads towards the house.
Look at them. Tell them.
Curious, Goldilocks heads toward the house. I forgot. She knocks on the small dirt house's door.
Perfect. All right, now say it again, acting it out.
Curious, Goldilocks heads toward the door. And then she knocks on the little house's door.
Okay. All right, hold on. One more thing. This is you did really good, but can your arms open up like this? Do they? Okay, because when you're talking, your elbows stick right there, and you're going, okay. Then she did this, and so curiously, you can lift your arms all the way up here. Okay, because when you stop, your hands go like this. Okay, I want you to feel free. All right, we're all respectful here. We're all good friends. So I want you to go curiously. She approached the house, and then she knocked on the door, okay? So do it a little bit bigger. Be bigger. Try it one more time.
Curious?
Bigger! Come on, your elbows I don't want your elbows by your side. Keep your elbows out like you're a chicken. Okay, there you go.
Curious, Goldilocks heads toward the door, and then she knocks on the little house's door.
Excellent. All right, beautiful. Excellent. All right, come on up here. All right. Now, what's the next thing? She knocked on the door.
Then, since no one answered, she decided that she'd just walk in and break in.
Nice. All right. Perfect. All right. So, you want to add anything else, or just leave that? That's one line. Give me one more line. How about? So she went in. Tell me one thing about what the house looked like from the inside.
It looked like a very fancy house. The only problem was everything was very tiny.
Perfect. All right. So now I want you to act it out the same way. Look at everyone. Make eye contact with people and go for it.
Since no one answered, she opened the door and broke in. Everything in the house was very tiny, but also fancy.
Beautiful. All right. Okay. All right. Come on up. Next. What happens next?
She finds the 3 bowls of porridge.
Perfect. 3 bowls of porridge. And what happens?
She decides to try all 3.
Nice. Okay. Beautiful. So let's act it out.
Inside, on the table, she finds 3 bowls of porridge.
Beautiful.
She decides to try all 3.
Nice. Nice. Excellent. Now we're getting the hang of it. All right. Here, we're going to go this way. Come on up. All right. What'd she do after she just tried the porridge? Then what happens? One's too hot, one's too cold, one's perfect.
One's too hot, one's too cold, and one's perfect.
Okay. And then what does she do?
And then
How about just, what did she react to that? If you had 3 bowls of porridge, one was too hot, one was too cold, and one was perfect, what would be your reaction? What would you say afterwards? If you had to pick one, then you say, oh, I'm going to eat this one, right? Yeah, so you decide to eat which one?
the one that's just right.
Exactly. All right, so now I want you to say it. Say those 2 sentences. Go for it. sat down and ate the one that was just perfect, right? Okay, so now I want you to act it out while you're saying it. Say it. No, don't look at me. Look at them. Okay, go ahead.
One was too hot, one was too cold, and one was just right. Goldilocks sits down and eats the one that's...
How'd she eat it? Just use your hand.
She eats the one that's just right.
Excellent. Good job. All right. Come on up. All right. After the porridge, what happens? She looks at chairs. She saw one was too soft, one was too hard, and one was just perfect. Okay, so the same thing. Go ahead.
She looked at 3 chairs. One was too hot, and one was too hard. One was too soft, and one was perfect.
All right, and then what was her reaction?
She immediately sat down on the one that was.
All right, beautiful. Let's hear it. Let's see it.
She found 3 chairs. One was too hard, one was too soft, and the other one was
Wait.
just...
What was soft? You didn't even show me what soft meant. How about this? It was too soft. Something like that.
One was too hard, one was too soft,
Perfect.
and one was just right. She sat down on the one that was just right.
All right, good job. Good job. All right. No questions yet. Come on up.
It's a comment.
No comments either. All right, do you remember what happens next?
She tries the 3 beds.
There you go. All right. So what are your 2 sentences? Look at them. Look at them. All right.
Then Goldilocks went upstairs and found 3 beds. One was too hard, one was too soft, and one was just right. She was tired, so she decided to take a nap on the one that was just right.
Okay. All right. Now act it all out. Let's see it with some movement.
Then Goldilocks walked upstairs
Nice.
and then found 3 beds. One was too hard, one was too soft, and one was just right. Since she was tired, she tried the one that's just right and soon fell asleep.
Wait. Fall asleep. At least do this or something. Okay. Nice. That was adorable. Perfect. All right. You get to do the big ending now. Come on up. All right. Do you remember how it ends now?
She jumps out the window.
The 3 bears come home, and then what happens? And then they eat her. No. Then what happens?
She ran away.
All right, perfect. All right, shh. Everyone be quiet. Come on. You're doing really good up till now. All right, nice and loud. Tell us the 2 sentences.
The 3 bears came home.
No, you just say them first.
And
They found Goldilocks.
they found Goldilocks sleeping on a bed, and Goldilocks got scared and ran away.
Perfect. All right, so think about that. So the bears came home. All right, so you can show the bears climbing up the stairs. All right, they found her, so they're going to be surprised they found her, and she got scared and she ran off. Okay, so let's see it while you're saying it, nice and loud. Take your hands out of your pockets. I can't hear you. Okay.
The 3 bears came home and they found Goldilocks on their bed. Goldilocks was scared and ran away.
Show me how she was scared. She was like, Goldilocks was scared. Come on.
Goldilocks